It's just before 5:30 in the morning, folks. As this stuff now comes into view, the stuff again that they spew down upon us, folks. I'll try and capture a little bit more of it in a minute. And again, yesterday, folks, I'm talking to another neighbour in a village, this tiny little village of ours here, and now I find out that his wife's got this turbo cancer that Google says doesn't exist when you Google it, folks. These cancers are coming from nowhere, fast-acting cancers. Call them what you fucking will, folks, they're there. They're appearing, they're just not calling them turbo cancers. And if they don't call them turbo cancers, then they call us liars. But what is it if a fucking cancer comes from nowhere within hours or days and kills people within fucking weeks or days? It gets my fucking back up. But anyway, this neighbour's fucking gutted. His wife's now got pancreatic cancer, and they've told her there's nothing they can do for her whatsoever. Yeah, and all this is coming about after people having just again rushed to get the sleeve roll up fucking technology, folks. It's just fucking crazy. And last week here, in a 4-day period, we had 4 ambulances in here, folks, in as many days, for people struggling with their fucking breathing all around about the same time as they've all had these shots. Like I said the other day, I was chatting to one bloke who says he can pinpoint the exact moment that he got hit with the effects of what he is being told is COVID again in his system. And he can pinpoint the exact minute and the exact spot where he was driving when he suddenly came down with every fucking symptom all at once. He didn't have a few days of feeling unwell and then get worse. He can pinpoint where he had to pull over in the car because it all hit him at once. If only the doctors and they said, oh yeah, take a COVID test. You've got COVID. And then, as he starts feeling a little bit better, his wife suddenly comes down with the same crap. She's now seriously ill. And everything is playing its part, folks. Especially these poison darts up in the air that are leaving these fucking stains. Look at them, folks. Fucking sick of it. Every day I'm getting angrier and more sicker of it, folks. I'm not sick with any fucking illness. I'm sick with fucking worry. Sick with knowing what I know. And sick of fucking people being in denial of it because they think they know better. Despite the fact they know fuck all. There's an old saying, something the majority of people know all there is to know about absolutely nothing whatsoever, folks. And how fucking true that is. So yeah, it's just around about 5:30 a.m. now. We're having a short walk, me and the dogs. It keeps lashing down with rain here. So I just thought I'd come out and capture some of this shit that's taking place up in the air. We've still got an abundance of every kind of bird down here, folks. The pheasants, the partridges, especially the kites. For how much longer, I have no idea. Most people are telling me that in their towns and cityscapes, the birds have gone, the bees have gone, the bugs have gone. Look at it all, folks. The bugs have gone, the bees have gone, but it's all just conspiracy. It's all just conspiracy, Mr. Yates. Stop talking about it. You can't prove any of it. What's all this nonsense you're talking about? There's no one spraying us. There's no one injecting us. No one's putting fluoride in anything. Etc, etc. And all these people that are telling me I'm crazy are the ones who are going crazy, the ones who are getting ill. The ones that cannot see what's right in front of them, folks. But we see it, don't we? We see it, folks. We know what it is. We see it for what it is. As it reveals itself constantly. Because it can't be hidden. Certainly can't be hidden for long. It's all in plain sight. Plane. Think about what I'm telling you, folks. It isn't steam, it isn't moisture, it isn't vapour. It isn't combustion. These lines of ungratitude, yeah, are not what you think they are, folks. Oh, come on, zoom out. There's no mistaking these things. I don't mistake them. I don't see them for anything else other than what they are, folks. They are poison darts aimed at the heart of life itself. And then on top of it all, you've got these frequencies being pulsed into all this stuff, to all this diabolical nonsense. Have a shot of the dogs, folks. These two keep me sane. These two and Debbie keep me sane. Despite the fact that almost everyone around me believes that I am insane. For pointing all that scritchy, scratchy, etchy, sketchy, noughts and crosses, tic-tac-toe shit out, up in the air, folks. I got aircraft everywhere. We've got one here, spraying as we speak, one below, spraying as we speak, and then this humongous explosion. Yeah, this humongous explosion, folks, of the vile, evil, horrible shit that I talk about constantly, that irks me and fucking angers me into action. Well, stuzzers rely on their distraction, be it football, be it a trip down a fucking pub, be it this, that and the other thing. I'm never distracted, folks, not even in whatever sleep I get these days. I'm not distracted. I present to you my findings, my evidence, which is conclusive, folks. And the conclusion is, most definitely, they are spraying the sky. They are spraying the sky. Without a word of a lie, they are spraying the sky. Good. Well, this motherfucker here, it's just left a fairly thick trail and then switched off from it. You'll see the gap here as we go back towards what is left. Look at this. Yeah, they're spraying the sky. They're spraying the sky. They're blanketing, carpeting, shrouding, misting the sky without a word of a lie. They're spraying the sky. They're spraying it down upon my frown. They're spraying the sky, folks. They're spraying me. They're spraying you. They're spraying your kids and your grandkids with this chemical spew. This heavy metal particulate, vile, horrible evil. Look how short this one is on that aircraft that left that, folks. And then the frequencies from the HAARP systems, you know, if you want to Google HAARP, H-A-A-R-P, capital H, capital A, capital A, capital R, capital P. If you want to Google NexRad, look at it, folks. The hacksaw blade that cuts its swathe through the air that we breathe, the very air that we need to survive, folks. Look how it all widens out. Yeah. Look at it. There's nowhere I can't zoom in now and not see evidence of these trails that lead to an eventual fail for every living, breathing fucking thing, folks. Let me just refresh your memory so you can Google these things, yeah? They're spraying down particulates, both nano and non-nano, yeah? Which means you can see them and you can't see them. They're spraying down particulates that we know about, that we can find. They're spraying down particulates that no one's ever heard of, that they've invented and kept secret, off patent. So no one knows they exist, so no one knows what to look for, yeah? It's multifaceted and it's massive, folks. They're spraying barium. Yeah, have a look at barium and the effects of that into the lungs, into the bones. Aluminium oxides into the lungs, into the bones. Google it all. Graphene oxide that becomes hydroxide in your body, folks. Google it all. Human animal depleted blood cells. What happens to your system when you're breathing that in nasally? Ingesting this stuff, folks. Look at this. Nonsense up in the air. It isn't cloud, it isn't steam, void, vapour, moisture. It's just detritus sent to blight us, folks. Look at it all. It's getting worse. It's getting much, much worse. See it beyond me there, folks. Up in the air. I hope you can see it. The point to this video must never be missed, because that up there is from the chemists. Vaccination via inhalation, folks. Another hacksaw blade there. Effect as this stuff bleeds itself down. All these things are in position on purpose, designed specifically with various particulates to do a job. Yeah, to meld and weld and blend together to create this ionized, weaponized system that can digitize everything through the MAC addresses, through the wireless body area networks, like I keep saying ad nauseam. The body-to-body area networks telling tales on everyone and every fucking thing that's connected into it. And all these target acquiring systems that have been forming, targeting certain fucking people in certain areas so that they can fall ill within a millisecond, folks, and they can drop dead even quicker. And it's all by design. All designed by the military and being deployed upon the populace of this earth. So we have to take it that we are in one motherfucking war for survival, folks. Look at all these lines here crisscrossing each other. It isn't cloud. It's a shroud of shit. It's heavy metal particulate shite. Shot for a mite to blight much more than just a light box. That is just vile. We have one here. We got a aircraft here. Just look at this lot, folks. This motherfucker's just switched itself off, this one. Yeah. The sheer scale of this operation, folks, it's been going on for nigh on 90 years, folks. Ramped up in the last few years, yeah. The sheer scale of it means that the military industrial complex is the only complex, is the only machine capable of executing this diabolical nonsense, folks. Just quickly zooming on. Another plane. It's above the tree line here now, leaving more of this shit. Monstrous, folks, monstrous. And here comes another one. Choose to get informed, folks. Choose to share whatever information you can. Choose to attend. Be a great day. I kid you not.